All right.
Sweet.
Oh, wow. Look at everybody. Look at everybody. Everybody's here.
It makes me feel loved and warm and fuzzy on the
Wow.
inside.
This is amazing. Look at the lineup we got. Just going to play this one. I haven't heard this in such a long time.
For dramatic effect, right?
For any long time, followers, they'll remember that intro from way back when we used to play it. We used to pre-record everything, and then I think you came in towards the end of us doing that, where I used to have to go on the movie app and sit there and cut, edit. And,
oh my god, that was a pain in the dick.
Yeah, but I mean, it was cool because we could do our editing and all that stuff. So, what do you mean you can't see us?
I think maybe because like my head was cut off, like I was to the side a little bit. So I'm just gonna
all right, so everybody, what's going on? Is it this way or that way?
I think it's this way. I think we're good right now. Let's just wait for it to catch up and see. Good.
Are you sure?
Let's see.
Okay. All right. We're just good. All right, everybody. Thank you for tuning in. Yeah, it's been a kinky. Why are you so close to me right now? Look at this. You're literally on my lap.
I mean, I could be on your lap, but that'd probably make Caleb feel a little weird. Maybe all the gals in the room might go a little crazy.
Yeah.
Aside from Casey.
Who's? Oh, Tiffany. Holy shit. What up, Tiff? She's followed us for a long time, and it's nice to see her join us on a podcast. Everybody, if you don't remember the man that we had on a few months ago,
the man, the myth, the legend.
Yes, the one and only Caleb Tucker from Ohio. Ohio.
Stick to your New York things.
What up, Ohio? See, now I'm not on the. See, you pushed me right out of scene.
I didn't push you.
You shoved me out of the way.
Can we get to our guests and stop making it all about you?
Katie's here. Hi, Katie.
What's up, guys?
Hi, Lucy.
No, we don't acknowledge her.
Wow.
No, because all she's going to talk about is Pookie and how bad the weather is.
And how bad she wants to jump my bones or some stupid shit like that.
Jesus Christ. Hello. Jeannie, what's up? Tiffany says, hey, Caleb.
Sneaking on at work. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. I see you. Very naughty, but I.
Tiffany's at work. She's sneaking on to watch us right now. Thank you for that, Tiff. Lucy, you know what? It's on your side. Everybody else can see us but you. So fix your UK glitches and, come on.
You know she does this to you guys every podcast.
Every podcast.
Technical difficulty.
So you know she's not.
What has it been the hardest project? Oh, we're already getting questions. All right.
Katie, all right.
All right, so Katie, we got questions coming for you already. We're going to load them up, but real quick, we just want to give him a proper introduction. Caleb, Beast Mode NY, and here's your audience. Say what's up.
How's it going, everybody?
There it is. No, it's official.
Glad to be back, and this should be very interesting this time.
Yeah.
It's always interesting.
Hopefully you guys can hear, I want to make sure you guys can hear him coming in loud and clear.
All right, we're really pushing the hashtag Don't Be a Dick, Chris. All right, I like that. I
didn't do anything yet, but I didn't do anything to even get that.
You should come with a warning label. Let's be honest here.
Yeah, Lucy says shut.
Don't see the pre-show.
Lucy says shut it, Caleb.
On to her trick.
Yeah, exactly. All right, so Caleb, we're going to come at you with some viewer questions real quick. We're going to do some Q&A. Katie would like to know, what has been the hardest project you've ever worked on?
So far, art-wise, it was a guy named Philip J. Fry. He was the most pain in my rump with detail. Yeah, that's right, Ryan. It made you laugh. First word. But Philip J. Fry was the first art piece I did with actual full detail.
Okay.
Acting-wise, it's this new project where I actually have a lead role, and I'm kind of nervous about it. So, yeah, this is the Philip J. Fry I'm talking about.
That's so good. Bro.
Yes, that's
That's awesome.
As the ones that know me, I used to do just straight silhouettes, and then I was like, let me step up my game a little bit.
Trying to branch out.
Too many artists. So that was the most pain. But video-wise, I'm used to being a background person, and actually having a speaking lead role is actually kind of challenging. I've come to find out.
right.
Which a lot of them haven't heard the news yet. So I'm going to drop a bomb on them to open up some questions for you guys.
Yeah, hold on. We're just going to do a real quick sound check. Can you... The microphone that's on the headphones? Try that. Yeah. Go
Can
ahead.
you hear me?
You guys hear him better now? Go ahead, do it.
Hold on. I know what it is. Hold on. I bet you that will help a lot. I had a fan blast in full speed right by my face.
Oh, okay.
If we put
So
them
that may
together,
help.
it'll amplify it. Hopefully.
Yeah. All right, guys, just let us know if you can hear him better now.
I hope so. I think it was seriously the fan, because now I don't have to like yell.
All right. So, well, Katie, I think, has us on mute because she's babysitting an 18-month-old kid and he's sleeping. So that would explain why she can't hear us.
Yeah, that might help.
But let's just make sure. Okay, so you're good now. Everyone can hear us. Okay, cool.
All right.
I think it was a
Good
combination of the fan, and plus I moved one of the speakers from the other end of the table closer to the Mac where we're recording the audio from. So I think
See
that
what
might
happens
help.
when you're late.
Yeah. See.
I can't be late apparently. I mean, I'm like some kind of like tech god or something. You know. I mean,
God. All right. So for those of you who didn't hear that, once again, Caleb, hardest project you've worked on so far. Briefly touch back on that.
All right. It was Philip J. Fry for the art part of it. And if you guys didn't miss it, it's right here, all clear, coded, ready to go on the store. You guys want to go check out some of the other stuff I've done recently. And now for the big bomb. Since last time, I have actually started acting again. If you guys are familiar with Josh Turner, a.k.a. TKO.
oh, we are too familiar with Josh.
Well, I kind of followed in his footsteps, started doing the backyard wrestling thing, which I'm sure you guys have seen the post on Twitter with the pictures, the contacts, everything.
Yep.
Have you reached out to him?
What was it?
Have you reached out to Josh?
I actually sent him some of the pictures. I'm waiting on a reply because I know he's been like real busy with stuff here recently. So I'm just kind of waiting. I'm not one of those ones that try to force people to respond like, "Hey, message me back."
You should. It'd be cool to see you guys in the ring together.
So I got a question though, and this is from Jeannie too, and Nick. All right. So the whole backyard dressing thing is this something that you just dove into? Any previous experience with it, or just?
It's been about like 8 years since I've done anything.
Yeah.
And I've gotten a lot older, a lot less flexible than what I was. So it took me a little bit to get back into it. Now I'm actually like full force back into it. Every other Saturday we have shows.
Mm-hmm.
Prior to this actual interview where people can hear us, I actually have a festival coming up September 1st through 3rd where I will be performing, and also my clothing line will be set up, which will be ran by Casey at that point.
Very nice.
So she'll be running the merch booth while I do my thing. And a lot of you guys have seen me posting recently about a YouTube series called The Lurker.
Mm-hmm.
I'm actually getting away from the background role, the EWF, and actually have a lead character role, which is going to be one of the scariest, hardest parts for me, myself, because I'm always used to the background stuff where you don't have to talk. And then now I am a lead character, which is kind of crazy because I'm going to reveal this to you guys first.
Mm-hmm.
I am actually going to be playing the role of a David Piper, which is a deranged therapist.
Oh, on the Lurker series.
Yes.
Very nice.
Very cool.
Now this is a YouTube series that they're doing.
Yes, it is a full-on YouTube series. It's produced by a kid named Mark Draven. I call him kid, obviously, because I'm a little bit older than he is, but that's a normal thing. And then I will be pretty much playing the role as the director of it, because none of them have, like, major experience with it. Some of them are EWF as well, just coming in as extras to get the experience.
Right.
So I'm pretty much playing two parts, being a director for the first time ever, and also being in the film to make sure everybody follows cues and stuff like that.
Very nice. So you're keeping yourself busy. I need to mention something because a while back, you had tweeted out that you were going to be trying out for a show that we all gather for every Sunday night. You were real excited about trying out to become I believe it was a background zombie, kind of like was it Stephen Vinning he did, right?
Yeah.
So, did you do that? How did that go?
At this point, without like risking getting in trouble for it, I can neither say I'm doing it, or I can say I'm not doing it. All I can say is there is an option, a possibility that it could happen without giving too much away.
Okay.
Because I don't want to blow it by dropping it too soon and then something not work out the way I want it to.
All right. So if he does become a walker, let's say on the show on The Walking Dead, just remember you heard it here first.
Yeah.
He cannot confirm or deny it. But
you
heard it first here that he couldn't confirm or deny it. So,
well, just to put a little twist in the plot and make people really wonder, just because you get invited to do The Walking Dead, it doesn't necessarily mean that you have to be a walker. Your face could actually end up in the background. Is the last note I will confirm on that.
Okay.
So the options are actually endless when you apply for such role.
Right.
It's not like you're designated walker. Like if Ryan, Mr. Pookie Bear over here, decided to go to Atlanta and audition, he could try out as a zombie but end up in the background, such as a few of the other
as long as I'm
you guys have had.
He's kind of, he's got the tats and stuff. He's got too much of a baby face for a savior, though.
I can grow up my facial hair.
He would have to
He said he could grow up facial hair. That's funny.
yeah, he would be more of a kingdom because they're going to go first.
Oh.
Sorry, Ryan.
Ouch.
Oh, all right. Well, I'm out.
Sit down.
I'm done.
There's no beast mode without you.
Looks like it's Beast Chris. Deuces.
He's just got to take a shit or something. He'll be right back.
I'm good. Let's you keep your ass over there.
So that all right.
I got the dog riled up.
I know. Thanks. That's exciting, man. I obviously we both hope that like that comes to fruition. You know what I mean? Like that would be amazing. We could literally sit there and be like, that guy right there. We were friends with him. That's our guy.
We knew him before he was huge.
So everybody knows, if it was to happen, like I've noticed a change in some of the cast without like being an arrogant jerk and being like, hey, this fame made these people change. You guys can always message me, and this goes to the people in the questions as well. Like just because I have over 100K, I try to reply to everybody. I may not be able to get to you right away, so please do not get pissed at me when I don't reply within the first like 5 minutes.
Hey.
My inbox is like exploded, but I try to respond to everyone. If you tag me in a post, I'm the first one to like it, as Lucy. I want to say, what was her name? Martina?
Oh, Gay Martina?
Yep.
Yeah.
Gay just checked in.
She just actually posted a picture a while back after she got the art that she won. I don't know if you guys seen it or not.
Yep.
But she was super excited about it. She always tags me in Whiskey Wednesdays and Fruity Shot Fridays.
Yeah.
I'm always right there liking everything that I see. Yeah. I work right now as a normal job. I remodel Walmarts, unfortunately. So I'm working 11-hour days. I actually just got off an hour prior to this.
Nice.
So it's like one of those things. I try to reply like on breaks, lunches, on the way there. I drive an hour to work every day, an hour home.
Yeah.
So it kind of sucks. So
Look, we definitely respect the grind, man. We
Absolutely.
know the grind. Don't you worry about it. It is
oh, I'm sure you guys do because
Yeah.
you guys are busy all the time, and I appreciate you guys making time for this little pop up one, even though it was like a last minute. Like, hey guys, I'm off on Wednesday.
Absolutely, man. You're one of those people that we always, you let us know when you want to come back, and we're
Yeah.
happy to have you, dude. You're part of the family, man.
Well, I love that because most interviews you do one thing and then they're like, oh, well, that's cool. And then you try to get in touch with them again and they're like, nah, we got a whole list waiting. And you never see another podcast from these people again.
I think that Chris and I both agree that we like to have you guys come back, more than once, just to kind of say, hey, how have things in your life changed? How have things, changed in your career since, 6 months ago or whatever, however long ago it was.
Yeah, and I mean, think about it. Like, if this takes off for him, like, let's say, he ends up being on the show.
Yep.
Like, when season 8A is over, and they're rolling into season 8B, we have him back. It's just like how so much more, in-depth info. We get to like learn from him and through his eyes. Absolutely, like the door's always open. Always.
Yeah.
So.
And I appreciate that. Like, it was a good thing because we've been communicating. You guys kind of knew I had a project coming up without me giving you guys the full details. And you're like, back on the show, when are you free?
Yeah.
What Wednesdays are you off? And then my schedule changed because I was originally like 2 to 11.
Mm.
And then it went from like noon to 11 o'clock.
Right.
And I was like, man, I ain't even got time to get on beast mode for the UK people to even interact. Like,
right.
And that's a bummer. Like, I love hearing people from different places jumping in and just be like, hey, what are you doing? I'll be like, I'm sitting here on beast mode. That's where I'm at. So that's a cool thing.
Absolutely.
We have a question from Nick. Nick, we got to get back to the wrestling thing real quick. Nick wants to know if you had a choice to wrestle either The Rock or John Cena, who would you like to step in the ring with?
Oh man, I would have to take on John Cena.
All right,
I would have to.
I can respect that.
The Rock, I know he would lay the smackdown on me. John Cena, you just got to work that knee and that neck.
Oh, there, see, it's messed up.
But here's the funny part, because a couple of guys that we work with, including one of our supervisors, we believe that there is an uncanny similarity between Chris over here and John Cena.
I don't see it.
I see it, but I don't. I can see it like in the build, but not the face. But he always lies to people too, because he waves his hand in front of his face and says, "You can't see me." But I clearly saw you do the elbow drop, so I did see you. Don't lie to me.
Yeah, very nice.
Yeah.
All right.
I'm just saying.
Yeah.
You can't lie to your fans like that. Like, how are you going to be like, you can't see me when we seen you do it?
Damn. Laying some truth.
Yes.
I'm the fucking pookster now.
Real quick, Gay says, "Thank you for the gifts, or the prizes. Right now, she is drinking some Bullet Rye. What do you got there?
Mountain Ale.
Mountain Ale?
Not your father's.
Oh, not your father's Mountain Ale.
Okay.
Yeah, their new stuff. It's actually really good.
I've only ever had their root beer.
Yeah, I think that's what they had.
Their root beer flavored beer, whatever the hell it is.
They got apple pie now, strawberry rhubarb.
Oh damn!
Now they got all kinds of stuff. It's amazing.
Damn.
Oh god.
Chris Cena.
Yeah.
Good job, Jeannie.
As the Spanish like to call him, John Cena.
Juan
Cena.
Juan Cena.
You know I'm gonna take part of this video and edit that now, right?
Yeah, that's okay.
It's Christina.
And his name is Chris Cena. That would be phenomenal.
That'd be great.
That'd be his ringtone.
Yeah, and he's gonna. He actually, you know what? He tricked me and made me do this too. So it's even. I just did it again. That's besides the point. For you, everybody joining late. Not that you meant to, but anybody joining late, we were able to find out from Caleb that he's got some let me adjust this real quick so we get more of his head in the shot.
Here.
No, it's not you. I'm adjusting my screen. We're all right.
Oh, I was like, oh crap.
Lucy, you shouldn't be involved in alcohol, period. But that's okay. You're in the UK.
I know you're like strange enough sober.
Yeah, it's terrible.
I can't imagine like a drunk and hammered Lucy.
Yeah.
That
The Snapchat filters would just be tenfold. So
yeah.
So Caleb has got some things going on. He's doing some wrestling. He has a YouTube series called The Lurker, which he's actually you've been bumped up to pretty much a main character, right?
Yeah.
In that. And then he was also able to neither confirm or deny that he could possibly be in The Walking Dead, coming up either as something or another. That's all we know. So don't mind Rude Casey in the background interviewing, our interview. That's okay. That's just how they roll.
That's how cheaters roll.
Yeah, if you don't remember, Casey last time cheated on our tournament, on our questions, and tried to steal the show, and we had to reel her back in.
Because of the delay, I was waiting on it because I have headphones in and she can't hear you live like I can, and there's a little bit of a delay, so I was waiting on it. That's why I'm looking over like.
I'm just happy it came out of the top and not the bottom.
Yeah.
Oh God.
Now she's typing you a book. You're in trouble.
That's okay.
Oh,
It wasn't Ryan, if that helps.
Yeah. Well, there we go. What the hell did I do? Being in the room as the interview's taking place is considered cheating in my eyes.
But in her defense, I will back her up on one thing. I did not preview any answer to her prior to it. She just gets to watch my reaction when The Walking Dead is on. Like, if David Morrissey episode airs, I'm like, that's the governor. Yes! And I'm like standing on bed screaming at the TV like when Chad Coleman, a.k.a. Tyrese, died.
Yeah.
And they had that flashback where he's like in that projector light. I started like screaming the F word as loud as I could, running through the living room. And I was like, that was the best scene he's ever been in. So, and in her defense, she knows my reactions to it. And I didn't even know one of the questions you asked because I forgot who heard the radio call. And that was actually Chad when he was dying.
Yeah.
So I was like, who was that? And then I realized it after the fact. I'm like, Tyrese. Because it was Rick's real voice.
You know what? Casey right now is in our chat. And your defense is weak. That's all I have to say. It's a weak defense. Weak defense.
We might have to have Chris and Casey go a couple rounds in the ring and have Caleb be the ref.
And she don't want none of this right here. You know what I'm saying?
I wouldn't show favoritism in that either because I think if he got in the ring, I would probably leave the ring and wait until he was done doing whatever he had to do. Like he's a big. How tall are you?
I'm only 5'10", but
Well, see, you're like 2 inches taller than me, and your arms are like enough to like put me in a bear hug and put me to sleep.
Hey, but listen, if you ever want a tag partner, just call me up. I'll drive to Ohio and come in Ohio, and I'll come and hang out.
Oh man, this is why I love this.
So yeah,
I'll be the ref.
You gonna be the guest ref?
I will.
I'm gonna knock you the fuck out.
I know you will.
The chair.
Yeah.
Be like King. Not the chair, not the chair.
Oh my God, you monster! He's got a wife and kids.
Oh, all right.
Wow, back on topic.
Yeah, seriously.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, she talks a big tough game. She's a keyboard warrior.
Chris is the least of my worries.
She's
damn.
I'm just waiting on something to fly across the room because she can't get to Chris. So I'm gonna like get hit with the chair. So I'm like off camera and I'm just gonna be laid out here.
WARR.
Oh yeah.
Iowa.
I got it. What? Steph, why? Steph, you sign in and then you leave?
Baby, come back.
Unbelievable. Steph, by the way, she said thank you for her stuff too. She loved it. Let's try to get back on track here a little bit because it's been a train wreck up until right about now.
Well, Steph, if you can, post a picture, please, because I got a picture of it that I add to my website. So then eventually one day I can be noticed by Twitter, but as of right now, I really don't care what Twitter's got to say.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not trying to be rude towards them, but it seems like it's a money hungry game now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I can do just fine without being verified. People know who I am, and I stay who I am, no matter a blue check mark or no check mark.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, look, guys, even gay too. Take pictures and whatever, post it, send it to him so that way he can use it as kind of like what's the word I'm looking for? He can use it as like kudos.
What it is,
it's
on my
I can't think right now.
album as like fans, pretty much like
Cool.
the ones that collect the artwork. You guys get your own post in the online fans, friends, and support area of my website, so you guys can go check out your pictures that you post on there. Same with the clothing line. If anybody orders the clothing line, the art, any of the 8x10s I have, which I have a third one now, and you guys post pictures with it, I feature you guys on the website as well, so you get your own spotlight as well.
Very cool.
Yeah. Donna's saying, she besides the fact of she got her sister to become a big fan and addicted to The Walking Dead, but she said it would be pretty awesome to see you in a season. And I
have to agree.
I would I would demand an autograph at that point. I would definitely demand an autograph.
Just in case.
Yeah.
Like, just don't forget that I know everybody loves The Walking Dead. I hate to say this, but there are other zombie shows out there. Even if I don't land a roll on Walking Dead, there's Z Nation, there's Fear the Walking Dead. Yep. There's all kinds of zombie films out there that I could possibly show my face in, and you guys will know first, obviously, through Beast Mode.
Absolutely, yeah.
If I have big news, I will get a hold of these guys first, and we will set it up where it's bigger than when Canada becomes its own country.
Deal.
So basically, we're going to be as PR reps.
Yeah, that's okay.
I'm cool with that.
When I think about it, we're pretty much PR reps for everybody who comes on the show, and that works. Cool that works for me because it's like we're a part of that brand now. So we're associated with it, and I got no issues with that.
Yeah.
So
it'd be interesting too because like this would be the first time that we like knew somebody before they were big. Like before they were on The Walking Dead. Before they made it. You know what I mean?
Right.
It's like I told Jordan, I was like, dude, I need your autograph, and he was like, why? I'm like, because when you become big, when you become some big football star for like the New York Giants or something like that, I'm a Giants fan, whatever.
Yuck.
Thank you. Right.
Okay. Who are you a fan of? Mr. Ohio.
Playoffs.
Uh-oh. Wait.
Cowboys, the ones that you beat twice but couldn't beat in the playoff game.
Things just went from bad to worse real quick.
Oh, that hurt.
And who's your team? The Falcons? I bet they blew it.
No. Look, I'm not getting in on this. I don't want nothing to do with it.
He's an original New York fan. He's for the Bills. That
absolutely not. I wouldn't even watch football. Z Nation, yeah. I mean, we got Z Nation. There's a bunch of options out there that people are talking about. But so I know at one point you were trying to collaborate and get a con going. Were you able? How did you pick up steam with that? Are you attending any?
I am actually not attending any because there was a few that have like done the reach out process, but they wanted me to pay more money than it was worth.
Right.
Like to rent a booth and everything else. I'm not going to drop their names because they have done good with some of the other artists.
Right.
But me being Ohio, and people just now starting to purchase the art like I want.
Right.
It's kind of like, oh well, you're kind of a no name. You're not Oscar. You're not this, that. I'm not those people. I don't draw. I wood burn.
Right.
My art's completely different. I try my best, and then they're just like, well, you can pay $100 for a booth for 2 days. And I'm like, okay, maybe I'll consider it.
Yeah.
And then it was a no-go.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you know what? That's their loss, man. That sucks. But listen, things are rolling, and if you pick up steam with anything else, then you know what? When they come knocking on the door, you can be the one to make the demands.
Yeah, like, hey, by the way, I was on this show.
Remember me? So
You're gonna pay me now.
yeah. Can you hold up the fry again for a few people who didn't get to see it the first time? This is some of the newer stuff he's been doing. Down there you go.
And you said that was the first full color you've done, right?
Yeah, first, like, full painting, full feature, because
Yeah.
most of my art was, like, silhouette.
I love squinty-eyed fry.
Right.
How do you not like squinty-eyed fry?
The only one I like
The
better
most
than
common
that is the
face.
Give Me Your Money fry.
And
Give me
then,
your money, yeah.
like, the silhouette, I'm sure everybody is familiar with Shaun of the Dead, especially if you're UK.
Oh,
Yep.
hell yeah.
Yep.
And there's Ed, there's Sean with his little name tag, and it clearly says you got red on you.
Nice.
And it is blood splattered.
Yeah,
It's hard to
you got a
show
little-
that.
That's
I
pretty
can
cool.
see it. Yeah.
And then for the other zombie fans out there,
I was gonna say you did the rain. Oh wait. Yes, I was gonna say you did the rainbow. The what the hell is it?
the
Umbrella.
rainbow.
That's what I'm sorry, man. The umbrella. My bad. The rainbow.
Yeah,
Should've
I've
smacked
done
me
more
for saying
coasters.
rainbow.
I'm doing
I'll let
oversized
you do you,
coasters
boo-boo.
of all different things. I've decided to branch kind of away from Walking Dead and go like all different art
Yeah.
instead of just one, because I kind of overwhelmed myself with a lot of Walking Dead art. But now I've added color, painting it so then it's more appeasable for people to
Right.
want it instead
Yeah.
of just, oh, he just wood burnt that. I can do that.
You should do a
Right.
Game
Okay,
of
let's see
Thrones
you paint
one.
it. Do what?
You should do a Game of Thrones one.
For you?
Mm.
Only if you hang it on his wall behind you by the TV and keep it there.
Nope.
What do you
Look,
want? I'll make
I've-
you both one.
Hold on. No, I've never ever watched an episode of Game of Thrones.
I don't like Game of Thrones.
See, I like. And
Where's your sister right now?
I don't
Because
know.
her and I have conversations about this every single Sunday, and I know if she was here right now, she'd be yelling at you.
But look, wait, hold on. Number one, I don't pay extra money for HBO. Okay. Number two, I'm not about to go and like just get HBO for Game of Thrones.
Why? I do.
All right. Well, that's a Ryan decision.
Mm.
All right. Chris doesn't do that, so I'll find a way to eventually find it, online streaming illegally somewhere. And one day when I have an opportunity, I'll sit there and I'll watch. Oh, enough, Donna. Shame on me. Look, my life is consumed by so many other things that right now there's no space for a midget who's like, the emperor of a make believe, castle. All right, with a woman who summons a dragon.
Tyrion's not a fucking emperor.
What? See, that's what I'm saying. I don't give a hell what he is.
He's the hand of the queen.
He's still a midget. All right.
You leave Peter Dinklage out of this.
Yeah, like he's a midget,
Alright,
and his
here,
last
I'll
name
sum it
is
up for you.
Dinklage.
I'll sum it up for you, Chris. Are you ready? Did you like The Lord of the Rings?
I never watched. I mean, I watched them, but
So honestly, yes or no?
yeah, no, I watched them. Yeah, I watched them.
So did you like them?
They were okay.
Okay, what about The Hobbit?
No, I never watched that.
Okay, put those two together, and then you got Game of Thrones. Add a sword.
Accurate.
So
Yeah. All right, so add take
add
Take,
a sword
like-
throne, and then you got it.
take like a bunch of little midgets trying to contain a ring, where like a white
There's been one little person on the
a
show.
white wizard guy who has a staff, and then there's like a giant battle of like, I don't know, fucking lawn creatures and orcs and all this shit and everything like that.
There's no orcs on the show.
See, but that's what they are to me. They're orcs, man. They're little woodland creatures, that are growing up into a mutant.
Hold
Teenage
on.
Mutant Ninja Turtle.
Hold on. I need to call something out right now. Gay goes, Lord of the Rings was epic. Game of Thrones is just tits and dragons. What's wrong with tits and dragons?
See, here's the thing. I evolved and grew up out of tits and dragons when I was like, I don't know, 15, and they weren't cool no more. Like,
Ooh,
what?
damn. Casey just said, what's your issue with midgets?
They're cool for tossing, but that's about it. You know what I mean? Like,
I I love the delay because this conversation has advanced so far compared to what they are like actually seeing.
Yeah, well,
her response is like in the middle of a whole other conversation about like, yeah, I grew out of those.
Yeah,
it's so awesome.
Yeah, I'm
and
not
then
gonna.
you guys respond to her like 5 minutes later, and it's like, yes.
You know what? I have something I would call. I have something I would
Damn
call.
gay.
What? Boring. That's what. Thank you, gay. See, gay's on my side. Donna's on your side.
Lucy's on my side, apparently.
Lucy's not on your side. Lucy's giggling over tits and midgets or whatever. Like, that's what she's drunk right now.
I'm not writing anything.
Why?
Guys, it's delayed and it's just...
It doesn't matter if it's delayed. Write what you want. Everybody else is.
Yeah.
What?
Titties and beer.
Grow down?
Whatever.
Grow down, Chris. I don't know. You're saying you're too old.
Grow down?
Like, it's like instead of grow up, grow down.
That's like a UK thing?
No, I've heard it here too.
Grow down? Someone's
Yes.
told you to grow down before.
Not me, because I am a kid at heart.
I'm a kid at heart too, but, you know,
Eh.
dragons and some chick with a midget. Like, that's
Okay,
like her.
let's move on. Let's get back to the guest at hand. We could always plan a day where we just argue for an hour.
Watching this, and then people's reactions to you guys too is priceless.
I will
And
listen.
you're
I
really?
Hold on. I'm gonna be politically correct because I know that maybe the M word has maybe offended a few people, and I understand that
Since when have you given a shit about offending people?
I understand that we live in an era where people get offended more easily.
After today, I could give a shit less about liberal.
So-
Never mind.
So so I'm gonna just say vertically challenged.
Jeez,
Oh,
Ginny
shit.
goes, she's on Christina's side.
Yeah, and it is a UK thing.
I've heard it here too.
They have a British
Maybe-
background.
Maybe like the half American version that they stole.
If
from
someone ever
English,
told me
like
to
everything
grow
else.
down, I don't even know what my reaction would be to that.
Maybe it's because I have like British
Hey,
heritage.
Why don't you grow down? I'd be like, because I only know one way, and that's up. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I can't grow down. You know? You gonna call me a what?
For the record, we've been arguing about this for close to 7 minutes now.
Oh, okay.
Oh, it's fine.
Yeah.
We got plenty of time. I'm on board for this. This is
Can-
good stuff.
All right. No, let's bring it back. Can we get anybody got questions for Caleb? Please just start writing them in, and we'll filter them over to Caleb. And then that way we can
Get
can
back
do
on
that.
track.
Yeah. No. Honestly, like, you know, I'm unfiltered a lot of the times, but I know when to put the filter on. I don't want to, you know, I
It's
don't want to.
hard at times.
Yeah,
it
well,
really is hard to put the filter on when you're used to rolling with no filter.
Right.
Especially when you're on like in the middle of doing something and you accidentally say the wrong thing at the wrong time and everybody just stops and stares at you like you just killed everyone in the room.
Right.
Yeah.
Like, see, there's times where there's moments of concern at work when I do filter myself. Like today. Was it today?
Uh-huh.
No, wait. When did I not sleep? Yesterday. Yesterday's when I did. Yesterday's when I didn't sleep, and my boss was kind of like, "Wow," he's like, "You're pretty reserved today." I'm like, "Well, I got the you know what I say? I have the filter on." He's like, "Oh yeah, I'm not used to that." I was just like, "Oh,
Are you talking about who I think you're talking
I'm talking
about?
about Bill." Yeah.
All right.
So
Our boss doesn't have a filter.
yeah, that's why he was shocked that I did.
Yeah.
So, you know, I don't want to, you know, I don't want to, I don't know, maybe somebody that watches has a family member that has
That's vertically challenged.
that's vertically challenged and they don't like the M word. So I don't want to offend anybody.
That's why I said little person.
You guys are our, you know, our family, so to speak.
See, I'm
So-
glad. Casey's reeling it back in. I like that, Casey. I like it.
Why? What did Casey
She
say?
wants to know, what is your main goal with acting in the future?
Okay, see?
Which
All
I'm
right.
sure she knows the answer, but I'm glad that she asked a question so the rest of us can find
Actually,
out.
Believe it or not, even though that she is right there, me and her talk very little about my acting because I'm actually very, very negative towards myself. Even though I can impersonate voices somewhat, I am very negative about everything I do. I am
That
that
hit
person.
me right where I live, bro. I know. I feel you on
I-
that.
What's
and
with
it
all this
doesn't
today?
matter.
I don't know.
He's got, you know
It's
what?
the
Were you
feels,
hanging out in
man.
the ER a lot today?
I was.
You got a lot of brotherhood around you?
Yeah. About a camaraderie.
Just be careful because this has been a bad thing to do lately, okay?
I know. Because, see, that's when you extend your arm out. I don't do that.
Yeah, he just did the bro tap. It's
The bro
okay.
tap,
It
yeah.
wasn't the
All
bro
right.
extend.
All right,
Like
just
we
making
don't
sure.
we don't do that around beast mode parts. And if he did, you're a cop. Just arrest him.
You know, I like
I
that.
got you there. See, even if you're off duty, citizens arrest. Call the real cops in.
Yeah, you know what? You arrest him, then we'll throw his ass in a ring and pummel him. What happened?
Nothing.
But as for Casey's question, I am very negative on myself, and she has been a big support. And once again, even though you guys have had him on the show, and I've dropped his name like 310 times, you got CJ, Blaine, and Jason Smith as well that have been backing me up, just telling me to keep trying and everything else. CJ introduced me to another friend of his, which was a savior as well, a couple weeks ago. And I was talking to him about how nervous I was about this lead, and the guy just simply said, "Don't be. Just do it."
Mm-hmm.
I was like, okay.
Yeah.
So that's pretty awesome.
If there's one thing I've learned, and there's a couple people I have to kind of thank for this.
I'm trying to correct your, people's view. They're looking in your ear canal.
Oh, okay. I've mentioned this a couple times on podcasts. I've been trying to write a story for the past few years now, and I was getting in the way of myself. I kept telling myself that I kept looking at my story and saying, "This is shit. No one's gonna like it. No one would ever pick up this book and fly and be like, holy shit, this is like the next Harry Potter or whatever, But then I had a couple people, friends, Chris's sister, Sin, Donna, Marissa, and they kind of just said, don't be stupid. We'll help you out, because I'm not good with grammar. I'm not good with writing finesse. You know what I mean? I've got the ideas and everything, and I've got the storyline and everything, but I don't have the intricacies. You know what I mean? Yeah. And so they kind of like kicked me in the ass, and they were like, "Hey, just do it." And it was Todd and Aaron, two of the authors that we interviewed recently, and they both just said, "Don't think, just do."
Yeah, and that's the main thing that they were telling me. Like, I'm going to show this real quick without like revealing what's on it. This is what I have to go off to make the script. It's ideas that this guy has put together on little pieces of cardboard at work over the course of probably like 4 years.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
And I'm taking it, making it into a script, which I have my notebook somewhere. I was going to like bust it open. We already have, let's just say we have the trailer coming out soon. I'm not going to release a date just in case the editing doesn't get done on it in time.
Damn, I was going to ask you that too, because I've been following it because I'm excited for it.
And then the first episode should be early December, early January at latest. Because we are doing similar to TWD, we are filming a full season, which is going to run either 8 or 10 episodes. We haven't decided yet, or if we're going to break it down.
So, a pilot episode has been done already?
We are revealing the trailer for it.
Okay.
Which we are using as the eye catcher. Let's just say if you're not interested by the trailer, by the first episode, you will be addicted to our show.
I was gonna say, so I mean, what you could do like a sneak peek testing kind of thing, where like you only reveal it to a group of people and get their feedback or something like that, or you just let it fly on a pilot,
Yeah. And what we're doing, we're going to release the sneak peek trailer to, say, limited few friends that we have. Of course, you guys being awesome and everything, you guys will get to see it one of the first. All I ask is don't post it yet.
Absolutely.
Sneak peek it to you. And it's one of those things where we want it to be a big surprise when we do officially drop it.
Right.
And we want to get all the opinions and tell us if you guys are interested and how likely you are to watch.
Okay. Yeah, absolutely, man.
Awesome, dude. Seriously.
I'm just excited just to see someone. I like people. I like seeing people succeed and doing the things they love. And you know what? If you love it, honestly, who else cares?
Yeah, who gives a shit?
Yeah,
That's
exactly.
I started doing this a long time ago. I just, you know what, we sat down. It was a microphone, just audio, and we just talked. And you know what, it was just like, I'm doing this no matter people like it or not, just because I enjoy it. So it's like, it's just do it, man. If there's passion there and you love it, do it. That's the same thing I tell him about his book.
I have to clarify something because somebody wrote something really rude addressing me and my art and my 8x10s. I am seriously not doing it for money. I have to charge something, otherwise I'm going to eat it in the long run.
Right.
Because I am paying for the wood, the stain, the paint, everything. I'm not charging you guys 40, 50, 60 bucks for something that literally took me a day and a half to do.
Right.
It is not about me in any way, shape, or form.
You can put your time and effort into it too, though. There's nothing wrong with that. You have an artistic side of you. You're sharing your art with an audience.
Yeah.
Obviously, not all feedback is going to be like, "Yo, I love it," whatever. But who are we talking to? I think it was ARYs. We had an author on, and he said, his first bad review that he got. He went and he actually went and read reviews from
from Amazon, right?
From Amazon.
Yeah.
And then he went and he read reviews on his favorite book that was ever written, which was To Kill a Mockingbird, or was it? No, what did he say it was? Was it To Kill a Mockingbird?
Yeah, he read a review for To Kill a Mockingbird.
Yeah, he went and he was like, to kind of like
give him perspective.
Just to give him perspective, he went and he read a review, and it was a terrible review on To Kill a Mockingbird. And he was like, you know what? Like, this book is timeless. It's one of the best books ever, like, written in the history of us. Someone went and gave that a bad review. So you know what? Life ain't that bad, man.
Yeah, exactly. But I just wanted to clarify because there's a lot of people that have said, "Oh, well, you're charging too much for your art."
Yeah, but
and
here's the thing.
One guy I gotta shout out on video. I gotta make this clear. The guy that said I look like I let my 10-year-old sister do art. I would love to see him do a Philip J. Fry wood burning and paint it.
Yeah, because you know what?
I had to do a call out on that one.
I couldn't even tell
challenge is there.
I couldn't even tell you what you needed in order to do wood burning. I have no idea. So like I guarantee that guy doesn't even know what tools you need for that. He's just a schmuck who's a keyboard warrior and got nothing better else to do.
Or a taxi driver in New York clogging up traffic.
Or that. Donna wants to know. She wants to know. She says, "Do you meditate?" Because being overly self-critical is very common for right-brained artistic people. Meditation can help. So
I actually do not. The only way that I get over being so negative is the big support that I have. And that's like, seriously, I know this is lame and everybody says it. And it's real cheesy, but the people that are watching right now asking these questions, the people that like all my posts on Twitter, when I say I'm going to do something and actually follow through, those people that do all that, those are the ones that make me keep my positive to do what I need to do.
Yeah.
So thank you guys that are actually watching, taking time out of your day, UK people, US people, Mexico people, Canada people.
Texas.
Well, that's US people.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah.
Texas ain't their own country, I hope.
They're trying. They're trying.
Everything is bigger,
There's only two things in Texas, and this is for Detroit. Steers and queers. Wow. A friend of ours and a friend and coworker of ours just recently went to Texas on vacation. So, but he's like from Texas, from Mississippi, Texas.
Yep. Yeah. So yeah.
Oh, hey, your sister's here.
Hey, there she is. She's probably.
Sin makes you go back and watch it. Gave you a shout out. Yep. I know. I'm awesome.
Yeah, and I also shit all over that Game of Thrones TV show. The one with the vertically challenged guy who's.
He said Tyrion was an emperor.
And I would know or not know because I don't watch, right? Uncultured. I could have said he's a janitor. I wouldn't have fucking known.
You're an uncultured swine.
Really? What's another word for swine?
I don't know. What is another word for swine?
The guy wearing a Harley Quinn t-shirt.
What the fuck that mean?
Shots fired.
I'm just calling it out like I see it.
So wait,
Harley Quinn's a badass.
You just got a crush on anything with tits.
What's wrong with that?
Have some class.
I have class.
Oh, he called
Who
you a
made
classless
so the third
swine.
grader?
Classless swine? Huh?
He's a trend follower, not a
Bacon.
trendsetter.
Pig's close. Bacon, well, yeah, it's kind of in the same area. I don't know. Swine, I'm thinking kind of like, I don't know. Swine are like big and...
What's a word for, big, but
Yeah.
also could be a word for a pig,
Yeah. Would you say he's a real oinker? Right?
I like oinker. That's a cool
Oinker.
word.
He's an oinker. Something like oinker. Like he's... I don't know. They had a Looney Tunes guy. What was his name? Something Pig?
Oh, yes.
Something Pig. Something Pig. I can't remember. Something Pig.
Okay, let me keep a straight
God,
face
I'm
right
trying
now.
to figure out what the hell they used to call him. Oh, God. Something Pig.
I like the fact that Jeannie went back to the whole Texas thing, and she goes, yes, we think we're our own country.
Well, they do. It's okay. You guys are allowed. Everybody wears a gun on their hip, so, you're not going to go there and tell them not to. That's for sure. Swine covers all of them. I just like babe. Think cut bacon. Wow, you guys are
so unoriginal.
Yeah, it's
All right, and since we got them two in here, and I noticed I had a question from Nick.
yeah.
Those two are phenomenal people
Yes.
and very supportive. I want to shout it out if Nick can hear me. Keep doing what you're doing, buddy.
We actually
That is all I'm going to say.
we got some really good information. We've got some
News.
good news from on Nick, and the fact that he's
So
actually.
did we.
Did you hear?
She messaged us, so yeah, that's why I'm saying keep doing what you're doing. Keep being who you are, because you are awesome.
What?
Oh, damn.
Crackaries? Crackaries. Daiquiris?
Dracaris.
I love daiquiris. Still trying to figure out what's his name was on Looney Tunes. Something pig. Can't really throw it together right now. But everyone's talking about bacon.
Oh, they're talking about the cop in the room?
Oh.
I smell bacon. I smell pork. Run, piggy. I got my fork.
Damn.
Holy cow, that must be an Ohio thing.
Bye, Casey. Have fun at work.
Yeah,
I had you, Chris. I'm sorry.
Oh, look! Porky
So
Pig!
close. Okay, all right.
Porky Pig.
What's another name for Porky?
Yeah, what's another name for Porky, though? Porky... Is it... Pookie? Pookie Pig?
Donna got it.
Porker! Yes, Donna! Donna, actually, believe it or not, Donna, you got the word of the night. It's our new portion of our show.
I think we're going to stick to that.
Yeah.
The word of the night.
The word of the night is Porker, and Donna just won. But since she has everything we already own, we can't send her anything.
Time out then. Isn't that cheating too? Because she works for you guys.
Yeah, but she had no idea.
Yeah, we didn't tell her.
I mean,
that doesn't mean anything, because you guys could be sitting there like messaging her on Twitter or something and be like, hey, guess this word.
I'll give you my
The word
Twitter
is
account.
Porker.
Definitely didn't do it. Definitely didn't do it.
Screenshots.
So Donna, we're just gonna send you a high five for winning Porker. If anybody else would have won, what? I don't think Caleb and Casey. Oh, okay. So, excuse me. The news about Nick is that he's actually going to be going back to college. He's been able to enroll in. What are you doing?
There's an inside joke with the word heifer with a friend of mine.
Ah, okay.
So,
Nick is now going to be able to do something that he's been wanting to do for several years now, and that's pursue college education, which is great. Super happy to hear him wanting to do that. He's going to be attending Tarrant County College, and so he's going to be taking his placement test. He's going to start doing 2 classes a night, and hopefully at one point he wants to become a history teacher. So
That'd be awesome.
yeah,
Right.
that's awesome, Nick. Congratulations on that. We
Seriously,
wish
dude, keep doing it, man.
we wish you the best of luck. Honestly, anything we can do, I don't know.
Seriously, ask us, man.
I can threaten FAFSA to make sure you get all the grants you need.
Well, Chris is like a college expert now.
Yeah, it's probably the most pain in the ass
Yep.
thing you'll ever have to do.
Yep.
I think I've filled out, I feel like 100 pieces of paper just for FAFSA. And
How many phone calls?
and grants and anything possible you can get. Just if they mention a grant, put in for it. Mention a
Yeah.
grant, put in for
Scholarship,
it.
go for it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Seriously.
If you can get, I know you've been out of, the 3 years out removed, but you can still, if you go for those placement tests and you nail it, you can get an academic scholarship.
Seriously.
Get it. Anything you can get, you just put your hands on it and take it. And let the rest be history. Get it? History teacher? I thought it
No
was good.
good.
I thought You know what? I get an E for effort. All right, I tried.
E's not
You
even
get
a
an F
grade.
for that was dumb.
Damn, man, you've been on my side the whole show?
I had to switch it up though because I done offended him with his Harley Quinn, Game of Thrones. So
Yeah.
I had to
And
insult
then you
the
called
cop.
me a pig. All right. Just
No,
remember
I didn't. I sang a song.
just remember
Dedicated to a pig.
just remember I can travel state to state with my gun legally, so it's okay.
Hey, that's okay. Just remember, your badge is no good in Ohio.
Oh!
Sure it is. When I go to the sheriff's office and I just say, I'll be in town for a few weeks. You ever seen Walking Tall? Yeah. Uh-huh. My town.
You're not Dwayne Johnson.
I'm better.
Hey, you do know that you do know that was acting, right?
Yeah, I know.
None
It's
of that
alright.
was real.
He blurs the
It's
line
based on a
between
true
reality
story.
It's based on a true story.
Yeah, so there was a guy who did that.
And you don't think that
Yeah,
they took
maybe,
creative
maybe
freedoms
like
with that?
years ago
I'm
before.
gonna take a creative
Rock-
freedom and put my flip flop up your ass.
Oh look, the cop wears mandals on his days off.
Hey, my feet are always in boots. I need some comfort time, okay? You're walking yourself right into a ring with me, and you're not gonna like it.
That's all right, John Cena. We got this.
Christina,
It's Juan Chenna.
one channel.
I'm actually John
His
Cena's.
Mexican cousin.
I'm his Mexican cousin, Juan Chenna.
Oh my goodness.
I'm gonna come into the ring and be like, "Yo, man, you can't see me."
You'll have to ask like Bazan or Ruiz
Ayo!
how to say that in Spanish.
Yeah, I know. How do you say that in Spanish? I'm not sure. Oh my god. All right. So what's Oh, okay, good. Everybody's just saying congratulations to Nick, which is awesome. Thank you for that.
Doesn't Donna live in Pennsylvania?
Donna lives in Pennsylvania. Why?
I'm in the boonies of Virginia.
That's awesome. Man. Wait, did you move and not tell us? Unbelievable.
Some people.
You know you're like a state away from where hills have eyes and like wrong turn with things, right?
Yeah, right.
So be careful. Be careful.
Well,
Watch out for
I
the
love
weird
that. I
face
love the
guy.
House Have Eyes. That was a great movie.
When the hell did she move? Hello. Drop us a line.
Maybe she's on vacation or something.
Yeah, I was like, what?
Give us like a group phone call or something. I mean,
What time is it in Ohio?
The same time as it is in New York.
Is it? There's no. I don't
Pretty
know. I didn't know. I know.
No, it's 8:28 right now.
Where
I
is she?
think.
Where is she going to work?
Maybe she works a third shift job, 9 to 7.
Oh, maybe. Okay. All right.
You. Or a 10 to 7. It all depends on what day she wants to work.
Oh.
They're mad at you for leaving, apparently. Did you guys, if you guys can, check your Twitter? Ryan's not mad that you're leaving.
oh no, I'm
Like, it's okay.
Check your guys' Twitter real quick. You got a message from me, but that's made by her.
Oh yeah.
And she said that's a quick basic one for now.
Oh, that's fucking sweet.
I like it. I like it a lot.
They like it a lot.
Holy shit.
And
Surprised
Ryan's
like
like slobbering on himself. He said, "Holy shit!"
That's more talent than I could ever have.
Yeah. I mean, look.
They had
what-
more talent than he could ever have.
yeah.
That's more for Ryan than you, Chris.
Thanks. I guess.
Mhm.
I mean, what do I say to that? Fuck me. Yeah. You know what? Just for that, now I got a complaint. There's a
I'm
big gap
making a special one for you.
They said there's a
Christy.
big gap.
between the B and the A.
There's a big gap between the B and the A.
It looks like B-assed mode.
Beast ass mode. There you go.
B-assed mode. You can be
Beast mode.
you can be asked out of here. Go to work.
You can be asked out of here. Go to work.
I don't leave for another 20 minutes, so
Whatever. You'll be forgiven if you go to work in your beast mode shirt.
Oh. There we go. Had to move.
I don't want to.
You're not in it. I just had to move so I could be more comfortable.
But you still haven't told us why you moved.
She's visiting a friend.
Oh, okay.
That glare though, holy crap! This light. There we go. Oh my god, that was killing me. I was wondering if it was theirs.
Are you Lulu?
No.
Who's Lulu?
Lucy?
Oh. Why is she sending? She's sending out to me and Lucy? I'm trying to figure something out. All right.
You're dumb.
Listen, we ain't got time for this right now. Let her go to work. All right. This is professional time.
Oh.
Yeah, tell me about it. Yeah, they didn't even set the speakers up right.
Well, someone didn't set the speakers up right.
I'm breaking the rules. Hey, don't smoke. Bad for you, kids. Don't do it.
Yeah, it's true. It's not good.
There.
That's true.
It's a great way to stay in shape.
It's
Oh,
well,
Sin, that's Casey.
yeah. Sin, that's Casey. That's Caleb's better half. She's the one with all the talent and stuff. So
Oh, all the talent.
see, but I got a jab. I'm allowed to jab back. I can jab back.
Hey, Ryan. Beast mode is all yours. You are the talent.
Oh.
Without your tech savvy skills, Chris would be a no one.
Hey, listen. I've never denied the fact that I suck at technology shit. Never denied it. But
There was a time that he said he could run the show without me, though.
and I could.
You set everything up before you left.
Listen, all he had to do was walk in the room and fucking push a button
The
at that.
speakers were kind of fucked up.
Yeah. Why were they like that? Do you remember?
Huh?
Do you know why they were like that?
Why?
Our last show, we had a lot of feedback issues, right?
But
so
it
what did
wasn't-
we do?
But it wasn't the speaker.
What did we do?
It was probably the microphone that was
But
the feedback.
what did we do? Don't avoid the question.
What did you do? You separated the speakers because you're paranoid about that.
Because last time that's what we did because it worked.
Wow, they're right next to each other and no feedback. That's just, oh, wow, look at that.
Guys, this is where I'm going to ask you to all turn your heads away from the screen real quick. When you come back, Ryan might be bleeding from his nose.
I love this. This is the best.
Yeah, it's great. Can't wait till the show's over, huh?
Tiffany said no
Hey,
napping,
I'm part of
Caleb.
the after show still, right? I get to see this.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, I'll give you a brief preview.
Just don't ever call it an after show. It's kind of weird.
No, it's like Jerry Springer, bro. This is where we actually discuss the payment plans and stuff that we do.
Yeah.
For you guys getting me famous for being on your guys' TV series.
Sure. Yes, definitely famous. Oh,
Wow.
wow.
I mean, I said I get where you're coming from, but I mean, we kind of... never mind.
You know, there's truth.
I
There's
accept
truth.
defeat.
And I'll definitely admit that Matt was the tech guy.
Yeah, Matt was, because he helped me out a lot.
Yeah. So, you
Getting
know,
a burn on their end, apparently.
yeah, you know, Matt was the tech guy. I do the. Let me see. I do the purchasing.
I have chipped in for the shirts and stuff
You've
like
chipped
that.
in,
Yep.
but everything you see here, except for the speakers you bought.
Well, this you had before I even came aboard.
Right, but I'm saying I did the
Uh-huh.
purchasing.
Yes.
I'm the wallet. I've been the wallet. So,
Lucy, what kind of weird fucking fantasies are you having?
what did she say?
Pokey will do you.
Cookie will do you. What? Lucy's drunk on something, so I'm not really sure.
Hey, well, I will just call you guys out on this one.
What?
And it's not a bad call out. This is a good one. At least you guys don't charge your fans $25 for a shirt, even internationally. You make sure your fans are taken care of. So whoever just dissed you guys, I bet you're rocking a Beast Mode shirt for free.
Well, you know, we've
I just
listen.
lost a fan. Darn.
No, like all honesty, we I'm we never really intended. How should I put this? We never ever sought to make a profit off the shirts. No. There were certain people who definitely were nice enough to want to pay for them.
Yeah.
But don't take that wrong. It always was a gesture of ours just to send somebody one without paying for it. You know, but there was people out there who wouldn't let us do that. And you know, like, of course we appreciate that. Like,
there's a lot of people like that always want something for nothing.
Yeah.
And then they get that so many times, and then the first person that tells them, no, I can't do that, like, they freak out.
Right.
Like, you guys had that one with Stevie, and me and her talked back and forth quite a bit, and I actually have her autograph now as well, because she's so chill and amazing.
Right.
And I sent her one of mine, because she's like, dude, you would look cool as a zombie. I want that 8x10 with you grabbing the rope.
Right.
I was like, for sure. And we made no exchanges whatsoever of anything. It was just like a fan to like a friend at that point. And
exactly.
It's all about making the people that watch you guys.
Yes.
You see, I'm wearing mine. I offered to pay for mine, and Ryan said, no, you're not paying for it.
Yeah. And I mean, and you know what? Like, you know, we made sure that we took care of the whole fam.
and we always do that.
I even said I would put money in on it, and then I think Chris at that point was like, no, family photo, done deal, which I still got coming.
That's okay. Hey.
It's just my hours have been so screwed up, and like here lately I've been so drained. Like today I was like, man, I need to get home. I got stuck in traffic. A 4-car accident happened right in front of us. And I was stuck there for a good hour. We left that store at 4:30, and I didn't even get home until 6.
I hear there's a lot of that in Ohio with the ramming of the asses on the highway.
Yeah, there's a lot of it because, like, if there's a chance of rain, people drive stupid. If it is raining, prepare to be ran into.
Absolutely.
You guys don't have that problem in New York because your traffic's always stuck in the same spot for like 3 hours. So even without a wreck.
It's true.
Yeah,
it's true.
Like 84 in Taconic.
Yeah, they'll just shut down a road for like an hour up here and be like, "Yeah, we'll get to it when we get to it."
Like that one day on the fucking the Mid-Hudson Bridge exit when they were coming to work.
Yeah,
there's a bad car accident because people can't merge properly.
Oh yeah, but it's on a bridge also, so you really can't go anywhere. Yes, I know what I said. Thank you.
Oh, damn. Sin just dropped the mic.
Why? What happened?
His sister just dropped the mic in chat.
Yeah, my sister doesn't even have a shirt for me yet. So, I mean, you know, it's like, you know, I got to take care of the people in the UK who stay up until 2 o'clock in the morning. I have to take care of our guests. I have to. But if you would really like to have a shirt, you could just come knock on my door, and I could give you one out of the fucking box I have, all right? So...
Yeah, I mean, it's not like she doesn't have a right to be here.
It's not like I'm holding him ransom, you know, like, for Christ's sake. I'm not like, no, you know, like Smeagol or some shit with the ring. There, you happy? You happy? Huh? I fit in a little nerd for you? Was that nerdy enough for you?
I like how he's just staring into the camera like, really, Chris?
Yeah. See?
Really?
I'm like Captain Zinger. Like, I will wait and hold something and just wait for the perfect zing time.
And then he's completely speechless, and you know he wants to walk out of the room right now, but he's like, man, I can't be rude twice in the same podcast.
Nope. I've got my limit.
Bye, Donna. We love you. We'll talk to you soon.
Tiffany said she's going to ask Santa for a shirt, I guess.
Tiff, you and I spoke about a shirt, and I don't know what happened.
Just message us.
DM us again, and I know we did speak about this a while ago. So just DM us, and we'll take care of it. Promise. Caleb, I think we're gonna. You want to call it, and we'll continue privately.
Well, that's fine. I'm gonna issue a challenge for somebody too.
Okay.
Since me, Lucy have talked multiple times, and she sends me the funniest shit. And then this one's for Gay as well. She's still in here.
Yeah, she's here.
They're both still here.
And then there's another one. I think it's Tiff that ordered my art.
Mm-hmm.
All three of you, I have new autograph pictures coming in. I'm going to send you guys all one. But the catch is you guys have to post a picture Well, Tiff mainly has to post a picture of the art that she ordered right after the Beast Mode interview last time, and then she'll get a free autograph as well. All of them can have the autograph as long as they post a selfie with the picture. Nobody has done that yet.
Okay.
All 3 of them can have one since they have been the most supportive people on my end.
So, Lucy, Gay, and Tiff, you now know you've been called onto the floor here, so to speak. You need to take a picture with the autograph, right, with that you sent them, right? And they're going to get, what do they get for that?
They get the autograph, and I may even throw in something from the clothing line.
There you go.
Hey.
So you guys know he said it's a challenge. He's putting it out there.
All I need you guys to do is DM me directly on Twitter addresses so I can get them out this coming week. Not this week, but next week, before the festival hits.
Okay. There it is. So now you know what to do. Get on it. This guy needs photo evidence.
I know a lot of them have been asking because the shipping, you guys already know the shipping to the UK is extraordinary sometimes depending on what you send.
Yeah.
And it is rather pricey, and everybody in the UK wants my art, but the shipping of a piece of wood alone, 11 by 5, is a nice little penny.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why I'm offering this challenge. If you guys DM me directly tonight, since you guys are still awake, and Tiffany sends the picture of the art that she already bought, either on the wall, on the table, on the floor, in the trash can, whatever she wants to do. See, there's the negativity. I had to. But I know it's not in the trash can because she was so excited to get it.
Well, no, we have, see, now number one, Gay, don't you, no, absolutely not. I won't even accept that as a reply.
I won't even recognize what you just said.
Yeah, listen, you are all, and like, I'm not even, you're all beautiful. You are a very beautiful person for everything you do, inside and out.
If it was a negative comment from her, too bad. You got to do it anyway.
Exactly.
I've seen pictures of you before, and it is nothing wrong with you.
Yeah,
you are your own person. It's just what other people's opinions, and then you take that into consideration and change your whole perspective around what the negative is around you.
Yeah.
Get rid of the negative. I'm doing it. I'm on beast mode for the second time, dropping good news for you guys, which could lead to something even bigger in the coming months, maybe February, but not saying too much.
Yeah. So, Tiff, you know what to do. Lucy, you know what to do. And Gay, you better do it. You know what to do.
I'll be very upset if you don't.
I've seen, and don't worry about the 20. Well, yeah, listen. Money, listen. 2450 is 2450. I don't really give a damn. But I ain't even worried about that. If there's any last minute things for Caleb, we're going to, we're at an hour and 15 minutes pretty much. So we're going to cut this so that way we can get it live streaming and sent out without any issues.
As Lucy would say, technical
difficulties.
I can't see you liar.
Yeah. So.
yeah. One chenna.
Yeah, one chenna. So, everyone. We want to say thank you for tuning in. There's already, we're watching people drop out, so I know it's getting late, and I know people, have to go and do whatever. Tiff, thanks for staying on at work and watching.
Yeah, seriously,
I appreciate it. Gay, thank you as always.
I appreciate it.
Yeah. Lucy, we know to thank you. You're always here. Appreciate it. Sin, thank you. Don, I know you checked out. Steph, I know you checked out. Who else we got?
Jeannie
and Nick. I know you guys are probably still there being all quiet in the background. But thank you for tuning in with Caleb. Thank you, for being here with us again. Really appreciate it. We know Casey checked out because, we saw her live check out. So, there's that.
Well, we heard her more than we saw her. But
anybody else who was watching but didn't really participate in the communication, because, I know that usually there's more people watching than there are communicating.
No.
And we can, I can see that just because it tells us. So for the people who don't communicate, whatever reason it is, like it's fine. But thank you for tuning in. Appreciate you being here, spending the time with us, spending the time with Caleb. And we'll be back next week. We'll be releasing the guest for next week sometime, probably, I'm going to say hopefully by like Friday or Monday, one of those 2 days.
Next 2 days or so.
Depending on how our communication is with them. And then we'll let everybody know because we'll be back next Wednesday for another show. And
Gay said she'll do whatever you ask her to do, so she'll take the picture.
Yeah.
Well, good.
Good. All right, guys. Thanks again for tuning in. Caleb, don't go anywhere. We're going to do a little after show with you. Any questions you guys...
said after show.
any questions you guys have for us, like Tiff, DM us. We'll hook up with the whole t-shirt thing, whatever. Anything you guys need to talk about, hit us up in the DMs. We always try to respond ASAP, whether it's me or Ryan.
Yep.
And
mostly him, but I chime in once in a while.
Yeah, listen, we take care of it the best way we can.
Yep.
Other than that, peace out. Hitting you with the intro, with the outro. Maybe.
You need an aux cord.
Yeah, I know, right? Could you imagine? Peace out, people. An hour and 15 of